Hey cousins, welcome to another video from Loving Every Stitch by RubyBaby. I'm RubyBaby, and in this video, I got some splaining to do. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm so sorry I've been away for so long, but I miss you guys. Come here, give me a hug. I miss you guys. I hope you miss me too. I mean, not that, you're crying in my absence, but, I think about you guys all the time. I'm around, but not. Let's just start from the beginning. Let's just start from the beginning. In November, my house got hit with the plague and my guys were sick. And so the men were sick, the boys were sick, the women folk, I don't know, somehow we didn't get sick, but there was definitely some symptomage going on and a lot of just trying to, stay afloat. And so that was that. And then December rolls around and trying to get back into the swing of things. And then we had a death in the family. It was a, close relative on my husband's side of the family. And so that kind of took up a lot of energy, time, and attention, still trying, it just seemed like all of December, that just took up the whole month. And still, still trying to, find the normal, so for all of those who sent me Christmas cards, thank you very much. I did receive them and they did warm my heart at the time, but it was just a lot going on, and I wasn't able to, properly acknowledge them, at the time. Just know it wasn't my heart to ignore it or anything like that, or not give it recognition or anything like that. It's just one of those busy times in life. Life was happening. So then came New Year's. And New Year, it was just one of those, we were just so on the move and just everything going on and stuff like that. Like New Year's was just like a day of rest, a moment of rest, a moment of just kind of like just doing one of those. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I believe New Year's Day, was it New Year's Day? Or New Year's Day. I got really sick. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, it was like a 24-hour bug or something like that. I don't know what was going on. New Year's Day, I just got sick in the night. Like, I was throwing up, and like my stomach was hurting, and I don't know. I was the only one. So like at first we thought it was maybe something that I ate, but everybody ate the same food all day. And I was the only one who just kind of like didn't tolerate it for whatever reason. And so I was, that it was like, that one day of just horrible, just being sick. But then days later, like my stomach was like really like sore and hurting and stuff like that. So it was like, just trying to be on the mend from that. And yeah, so here we are. So that's me just trying to catch you guys up with my life in a nutshell. Just so like I said, I've been around. I just haven't been able to really like make videos right now. My craft room, something happened like in the house heating system. So whenever the door is closed to my craft room, it gets really, really cold in there. So right now, I go in there, I collect my yarn, and then I shut the door and just, so right now it's just a storage space. It's not even a workable space right now. So, but I mean, so many things, even like with the events and stuff like that. I had so many things I wanted to do, so many things I wanted to share with you guys, and I just really wasn't able I didn't have the brain space. I didn't have the time really to share the way I wanted to share. Like, I bought a bunch of yarn that was on sale, yarn that was discontinuing, and I had got this like really sudden urge to like purchase all of this yarn that I felt like I would never be able had to have the opportunity to try again. So when Lion Brand had their sale, their big sale, that I jumped on that wagon. I bought a bunch of Lion Brand yarn then. I know the Premier yarn Muir Woods was being discontinued, so I bought a whole bunch of that because I actually really like that yarn. I love the way the color changes are, so I got a whole bunch. Had a whole bunch of that yarn. I don't even want to bore y'all with all of that right now because it's a lot. I have another Lion Brand order coming in. I haven't received it yet, but again, I just really wanted to just pop in and just let you guys know that I'm still in the mix. I'm still here. Happy New Year. Because I don't even think this is pretty much my first video of the year, and it's like half the month is already over. But yeah, I just wanted to just see you guys, let you guys see me, let you guys know that I am still here. I'm doing okay. I'm coping and, you know, getting on with life. But I wanted to share some, like, I had some things with you. I had a craft fair I didn't get to tell you guys about, but anyway, I designed this this cowl and hat set, and I have the pattern written down already. What I did want to do is attach a video tutorial along with this one. And so this is the only one I have left, but I made it in the original buffalo plaid colors. I made it in the blue, a set of blue, and I made it in a set of purple. And they all sold at the craft fair. So I don't have them to show you, but this is the only one I had left, and I really like how this turned out. This one, this is still a prototype actually. This is one that I may see my ends aren't even weaved in yet, but this is a prototype. So as I was writing it up and everything like that, so you'll have the hat pattern as well as the cowl pattern. Once I get the video tutorial edited and completed, I'll put a a request for testers to test it out, and I'm hoping to still release this before the winter is over. It was my intent to have this released before Christmas, around Thanksgiving, and it just didn't work out that way. So let me know what you think about this pattern. Yeah, I can't wait. I've been wanting to incorporate this stitch in something for the longest, so I finally figured something out that I thought would be nice, practical. And I was thinking, the fall winter season with the buffalo plaid, like that's like, especially here where I live, it's a very popular pattern. Everybody has buffalo plaid. Even us, like, we decorate our whole house in buffalo plaid, like all of the tablecloths and everything like that. I do have one cowl made in the original buffalo plaid colors. Again, my ends aren't woven in, but this is what it looks like in the red. And yeah, so like I said, it'll have the hat pattern and cowl pattern. I haven't decided if I want to separate the pattern, so like maybe have a cowl and a hat and then maybe a set. Like, you don't have to have both, or you can have both. I haven't decided if I want to do it like that yet, or if I want to just sell it as as a set pattern. But this is it. This is pretty much not everything I've been working on. I've been working on, what else do I have? I still have the hood that I never released. I still have that pattern, that I need to put out. What else have I been working on? I have a couple of baby showers. Everybody's having babies. So I've been working on some baby shower gifts, and once they're done, hopefully if I still have them and I'm able to record again before I give them out, I'll show them. If not, I'll try to take some really, really nice pictures and talk about it in the next video. And yeah, oh, let me tell you guys something. So a couple weeks ago, maybe not even like maybe a week and a half ago, I started getting some hits on my keyhole scarf. And like the Etsy, you know, like if you sell patterns on Etsy or whatever, like I get like the little notifications that'll say somebody favorited your item or favorited your shop or purchased, you know, made a purchase or something like that. And I get those little notifications that pop up in my phone. And it was like a Thursday night, I wasn't even, you know, I was already in the bed and my phone just kept like bzz, bzz, bzz. I'm like, what is going on? So I'm looking at my phone and I see like my pattern is just selling. And I was like, what is going on? Like, this is so bizarre. So when I got up the next morning, like Friday morning, I sold like over 100 patterns, like over 100. And it was all the keyhole scarf pattern. And I'm like, what is going on? So then I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, especially since I've been like off the scene, like I haven't really been posting. I've been posting on Instagram, but like not really like consistent, like here and there. So I haven't been really active on the socials like at all. Not Facebook, not Instagram. I don't TikTok. So, you know, I had no action. So I'm like, like my brain couldn't wrap around it. So I'm like, well, maybe one of my YouTube cousins, like, you know, maybe they made it and promoted it, or, you know, did something on Instagram. Because I do get a lot of, you know, people showing me, you know, the work that they've done, or they'll say, oh, I did your scarf and I showed it on Facebook, and, you know, people want your pattern, so I directed them to you. So I get a lot of that type of feedback. So I was like, you know, maybe one of my YouTube cousins like advertised it, and like maybe it kind of like, you know, sparked an interest and stuff like that. So because I really just didn't know. But like when I clicked on YouTube, it was like crickets. Like I couldn't see, like I didn't see anybody talking about it or anything like that, or being tagged in anything. And I'm like, this is so bizarre. So then I hit up Instagram and I'm like, not crickets on Instagram, but it wasn't a lot of activity on Instagram either. And I'm like, I'm still like, my mind is blown. Like I have no idea what's going on. And all Thursday, all Friday, all Saturday, my phone is just buzzing. And I you know, I thank God for that. Like I'm amazed. And so I checked my email also on Friday. I'm going through my email, and then I realized I'm getting a lot of hits on Ravelry as well. Now, I definitely sell way more patterns on Etsy than I do Ravelry, but they are available on both sites. And I started getting a lot of hits. And so now I'm really bugging, like, what is going on? Like, I really didn't get it. So I happened to mention it to one of my sister-in-laws, like, you know, this is happening and stuff like that or whatever. And she simply like went on Google and just Googled crochet scarf pattern. That's it, crochet scarf pattern. And when she Googled it, my pattern was like one of the first patterns to pop up on Google. So my mind is blown, because I'm like, so apparently Etsy, you know, because Etsy every now and then, like they'll I guess promote it or put an ad or whatever. So what I'm understanding is that Etsy probably put my pattern to the forefront, because I've always had, not always, but I have like a bestseller little tab on that pattern. And in my mind, I just thought it was because it's the best selling item in my shop, not that it's like a bestseller pattern of all patterns sold on Etsy or scarves or, you know, crochet or anything like that. I just thought, you know, it just had the tab there. But because of that tab, I guess they like algorithms, like they promote it and stuff like that. The more people favorite it and stuff like that, they push it and things like that. So simultaneously, from my understanding, because when I saw that, I took a screenshot and I shared that on Instagram. Like, my mind is blown because I don't, you know, I mean, when I tell you I sold a lot of patterns, like I had to like re-up my quantity on Etsy, because like Ravelry, you know, it just, you know, it just sell, whatever. But Etsy, you're only allowed to sell like 1,000 at a time, or 999 at a time, you know, under one listing, I guess you could say. And in a day's time, I'm not saying I didn't have like 999 to start, but I definitely was like, had somewhere around 700 or 800 left to sell. And in a day's time, I had to re-up back to 999. Like, I had maybe 70 something listings left to sell within that day. So like, it was like overnight. So I was like, oh, I checked it overnight. Like, oh, wow, I cannot believe I have 70 patterns left of that. And then I re-upped it to $9.99 just to reset, so that, you know, whatever happens can happen. But like, I could not believe it. I could not believe it. Like, my mind is blown. But anyway, I was saying that when I made the post on Instagram, somebody told me, yeah, I saw your pattern listed on Ravelry as one of the top patterns. It was like a featured pattern on Ravelry. So, I mean, because I have no idea. I had no idea that could happen. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's definitely fizzled down. It's settled down now. So I guess it was like, you know, they put it that, you know, things be on rotation. I don't know. I really don't know how that stuff works. Yeah. So, that happened. So yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. But anyway, I know I can say thank you. Thank you to everybody who supported anything that I've done, any pattern that I've put out, or any make that I've done. You know, just thank you. Thank you for that. And if you're new to the channel, because of that, you saw my pattern and, you know, you decided to just kind of hang out with me and see what it's like over here. Like, thank you. Thank you too. So, yeah, so that is it. That is it for now. Yeah, I don't have anything else right now to say, other than I miss you guys, and I'm gonna do my best to not stay away so long, because, you know, I don't want you guys to forget about me. I don't want to, you know, and that was another thing too. Like, I mean, God's just been blessing. I'm just going to say that, because even in my absence, my channel was still growing. Like I said, the patterns were selling. So, you know, not saying that I can just kick back and, like, you know, just enjoy the fruits of my labor or anything like that. But, you know, it was something that was able to lift my spirits when, you know, so many things were happening. So yeah, so thank you. Thank you guys. And that is it. Yeah. Let me know what you think about this pattern. Even if you want to be a tester when I finish the video tutorial. So I'm doing a video because, like, you know, this is simple color work. And I think it'll be good to just kind of, you know, if you've ever wanted to try color work, this is a great place to start, because this pattern is super easy. I mean, I love how, and that's kind of like the way I like to do things. Like, I like to find the simplest things that kind of have a nice, unique look and stuff like that, but it's not too complex to make, but it appears to be. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. Yeah. So Let me know what you think about this. And I always do this. I never want to let you go. And I'm done. I'm done talking. I just want to keep you guys and stay with you guys forever and ever. So I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop right here. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, okay? Bye.